So the new topic that we have for this class is the e-business integration. Now, e-business, and then there are certain other topics like, first of all, we'll be talking about the e-business, then e-marketing, certain topics which are actually very simple. Now, these are the topics that we have already completed somewhere in the previous classes or the previous courses. And again, these topics, you have to use your commercial acumen, you have to use your professional judgment while writing down the answer. So, first of all, before reading out anything, what could be a normal typical question? A typical question can include if there is a company owner who is using the traditional method. And now, if he's thinking of using a more of an advanced version, or let's say he's using or he's thinking of e-business integration. So, what are the advantages that he will get? So, while writing down your answer, you have to remember one thing: focus more onto his current problems and how the current problems can be solved if he actually starts using the e-business integration. So this is going to be the one of the core thing that you have to remember. If he starts using the e-business, what changes will he see? This is one thing that you have to write down while solving this type of question, everyone. Now, I hope this part is clear. So first of all, if I talk about the advantages, now what is e-business integration? Basically, doing business over the internet. Doing business over the internet is called as the e-business. Simple. What is e-business? Doing business over the internet. That's it. Now, first of all, geographical reach. Advantage is geographical reach. Now, I am sitting over here in UP. Let's say. I can order something that is produced in Surat, or I can order something that is produced in Kashmir. Every industry, every company is now available online. I can order a cloth which is made in US as well. So for businesses, even for the businesses, they can get the customers from all over the globe. Even for the businesses, they can get the customer from all over the coast, all over the globe. They get a global market access, and hence they have the 24 into 7 operational ability. Second thing is the 24 into 7 operations. The website is open 24/7. The salesperson sitting in the shop will be there for the 12 hours, 14 hours. The website will be there for the 24 hours. Then operational benefits. First of all, it will reduce the cost. You don't need to have different employees. You don't need to have the different sales manager for the customers. The processes are automated. From billing to ordering, everything is automated. It won't take a time. And hence, these things are scalable. From a very small place, we can take it to a very large place. So, very much scalable. After that, improved data analytics. Now, when I talk about the word improved data analytics, now you have the data of the customers, you have the information regarding what does he buy, what is the size, how much time he buys, what is the normal shopping time. And using all this data, you can provide him certain discounts, you can provide him the feedback reviews, you can provide him XYZ thing, and you can use this data to sell him more or his or her more. Okay. After that, we have the customer benefits. We have the customer benefits. When I talk about the customer benefits, see, this type of technology is even beneficial for the customers. Now, as a customer, I can order from any place. As a customer, I can order at any time. As a customer, now I don't have to worry about the size that I need to buy, because even if let's say if I'm from Mintra, the Mintra gives me the recommendation for hers is this size. The recommendation for hers is this size of shoe. So actually, it makes it very convenient for me. Correct. Now, these are the certain advantages of the online business. Now, what is the impact on the traditional business? But while writing down the answer, you have to talk about the integration requirement. You see, it is not that easy to integrate the traditional business with the e-business, right? It is not that easy, everyone. You have to talk about these things. After that, the channel conflicts. Channel conflicts will be there. Most of the people will not be ready with the online integration. Even it will not be easy for you. After that, the resource allocation. How you will be allocating resources, how much resource you will give for the traditional business, how much resource you will give to the e-business. Then technology and the infrastructure needs. What is the technological requirement and what is the infrastructural requirement. Let's talk about the disadvantages. Disadvantages में the very first is the market access limitation. अब you are saying that you can reach out to any market, but what about the people that do not use internet? Let's say elderly people, those who are elder, those who are old, they do not use internet, so you will never reach out to that population. I hope this thing is clear. Not everyone have the internet. Let's say you want, if I talk about the villages in India, they do not have electricity. Let's leave internet. Okay, and to use internet, you will require some technology. Even number of people does not have that technology as well. So actually, you will be losing out a number of population as well. Initial setup cost is very high. You need a website, you need a complete hardware, complete software. So the initial setup cost is very high. You need the networking requirement, you need the cables, data storage system, the firewalls, and lot more softwares licenses are required. So initial setup cost is high in the e-businesses. So what are the initial setup costs? You can talk about the hardware cost, software cost, website development, IT staffing, system integration. Lot more things will be required. So if you are using e-businesses, so yeah, you are removing one employee, that is your sales manager, but at the same time, you will be hiring a new employee that will be managing your website, that will be managing your e setup. Okay, so now you cannot say that things will be easier. Things are not going to be that easy for you. After that, security challenges. Security challenges, one of the most common feature that we have seen recently. Correct. Now, a lot of data gets leaked. People are afraid of using internet. People are afraid of using internet and giving the access to the card, making a payment. So even hackers can hack your website. They can do number of crimes using your website. They can do cyber fraud with the customers. Due to all of these things, what is actually what is actually happening? Data protection is going to be the very key important aspect, because of the cyber fraud, cyber crimes. People are afraid of using internet. They prefer going to a shop and buying something. Actually, this is the case in my area. Actually, lot of the elders, they do not believe in these internet websites, in the internet shopping. They feel by, if I give them my bank statement or my bank detail, they can do anything. Let's leave the OTP part. Then legal complications. See, these websites or these companies or these e-businesses are not in just one place. They are managing in a whole different area. Due to this, what is actually happening? There are cross-border transactions. I am in Dubai and I am selling goods to US. Up the rules of US I have to follow, the tax implications of the US I have to follow as well. Because I am selling my goods to US. So definitely I have to pay certain taxes over there. Again, I will have to hire someone who can take care of all these tax implications for me. So these are the certain things that you have to think of while writing down your answer everyone. Redundancy requirement. A redundancy requirement will be there. Data, disaster recovery, data backup, duplicate system, expenses, regular testing. A lot of extra cost will be required from your end. All this is a part of your e-business. I hope now e-business is clear to all of you, everyone. After the e-business, another topic that we have is called as e-marketing. Again, somewhat very much similar to the e-business only. Very much similar to e-business. Now, e-business refers to the ability of doing the business. But what is e-marketing? E-marketing is use of technologies and the digital channels to promote a product, sell a product, get the feedback of it. Okay, basically you will be talking about the promotion of the product, services, and brands. Let's leave the feedback part and the selling part over here. So, what are the different areas through which you can do the e-marketing, everyone? So now what are the options that we have in the e-marketing, as everyone said? We can talk about the social media marketing. We can talk about the influencer marketing. These are the certain basic steps. Recently, companies started talking on to their customers, making a small review video of their product. They are doing that as well. So we can talk about first of all the search engine optimization. Basically, optimizing our websites and content in such a manner that when someone put down certain search in the Google, my website, my product is on the top. That is the search engine optimization. Second of all, having a website. Having a website actually gives you an online presence and makes it more of a authenticate to the customer. You can send emails. If you just go to your email, check out the promotion, you will have like number of emails from the different companies promoting their products. Then we will have the social media. Social media may we can leverage platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to promote our products. This is what we call as social media marketing as well. Discount. You provide discounts, deals, promotions to someone who is actually promoting your good as well. After that, the blog. You prepare a blog as well as blog these days. People are preparing vlog of certain product. Blog may you write down, blog may you use a camera and picture yourself. People have the forums where they discuss on a different product, the use of that product, how much they like it, is it worth it or not. These are the certain method of the e-marketing implement. Then influencers actually recently became a lot famous. You pay influencers some money. Let's say I am into the fashion industry, so people connected with me will be interested to the fashion. So let's say there is a brand from Hansel. Hansel actually came up with a brand X. That is a duo brand. So he will ask me, sir, can you please promote that product? And we will pay you 10 lakh rupees, 15 lakh rupees, whatsoever. Okay. So then there can be an online newsletter. Basically, it is a kind of email newsletter where you send out the updates, the offers that is relevant to the product at that particular time. So these are the certain techniques that can be used for the email for the e-marketing. Now I hope this part is clear to all of you. Now what are the advantages of e-marketing? Again, the advantages are very simple for the e-marketing. If I talk about the advantages, first of all is the global reach. First of all, we have global reach. Now, the e-marketing, if I do a normal paper marketing or let's say the traditional method of marketing, I will be able to reach out to a very small place. Correct. I can reach out to a very small place only. But with the help of e-marketing, I can reach to a very large population. The cost will be low. Cost per impression is actually very low in the e-marketing techniques. Cost per impression is very low. I can use a small Instagram marketing and just put 200 rupees and my post will be shown to 1000 people, 2000 people. If you just go for a newspaper, ask for the same thing, the cost will go like close to 3000, 5000, 7000. 24 into 7 accessibility. 24 into 7 accessibility. Now, what does it mean actually? See, you can start your marketing at any time and you can do the marketing for any time. That is on to the social media marketing. So these are the certain advantages of the social media marketing, everyone. I hope these three advantages are actually clear to all. First of all, we will be talking about the global reach, lower cost, and 24 into 7 accessibility. Now, what are the topics that we have covered till now? First of all, we talked about the e-marketing. After that, sorry, first of all, we talked about the e-businesses. Then we talked about the e-marketing. And then we have a new topic that is called as the data analytics. Now, big data analytics or the data analytics recently has acquired a lot of presence in the real world. And that is why even the Indian governments are investing so much in the data analytics of the big data. Because now data is the new oil. And every country is investing in the data part. Number of countries are investing to make sure that the data presentation, the data visualization, the data theft, the data security, all these things, they are working on these things. Even recently in a speech, Narendra Modi ji said that the data of India should not go out of the India. He put pressure on that data security. And this is one of the reasons that why data security companies are performing really well in the stock market as well during this time. So what does actually big data refers? Big data talks about very huge volume of data. Big data talks about very huge volume of data. There are three aspects: volume, velocity, and veracity. Volume, huge volume, मतलब very large amount of data. Variety of data, you will have the photos, images, videos, sounds. The last one, it actually means that how quickly you can get them. This is the aspects of the big data analytics. Now, gathering and storing vast amount of data, various sources, including social media, customers, analyzing this data and leveraging the data that you have analyzed to come up and identifying new opportunities, to come up with a new opportunities. Now, if I talk about the advantages of the big data, everyone, I had to talk about the advantages. First of all, the very first advantage that we get using the big data is better customer insights. We get better customer insights. The whatever the data that we want, actually, let's say I had analyzed a lot of data of customer X. I will know if you just want to know about this thing, just go and watch one movie that is the social dilemma. Okay, watch one movie that is social dilemma, and you will understand how companies actually use our data to sell goods to ourselves. How companies actually use our data to sell out goods to us. This is one movie that you should watch, everyone, and you will understand how companies use the data. Now, advantages mean deeper customer insights. Since using big data analytics, we know what the customer wants, what he's actually buying, what is the timing he buys, how does he use his phone, and everything. We can improve the marketing and pricing. Let's say there's a company. Even if you just go and just check out a flight number of times, so the company will get to know this guy wants a flight for this location on this particular date. They will suddenly increase the price of that flight as well. So it is not ethical, although it is not ethical, but they are using these kind of strategies to make more profit or to mint more money. Enhance customer service. Now, companies, with the help of big data, they have the data of a lot of people, of a lot of customers that are buying goods from them. They understand what is the requirement, so they can easily give a quick feedback call over the internet, or they can send a feedback form or a survey, and they can analyze this survey and come up with a better solution. In the competition has also increased because of the big data, but using the big data you can improve the competitiveness. Matlab, let's say I am the company X, and there is another company that is company Y. I'm using the data analytics, I'm using the big data, I have the data of the customers, what is the change in the preference. So definitely I will always have an edge over my competition. Customized product. Big data can inform the development of new products or services that better meets the customer demands. So definitely we can go with the customized products. If you just check out the website of the Nike, they provide customized shoes as well. You can just customize your shoes. You can get your name written over there. They will deliver it to you. Additional revenue streams. Now you have a lot of data. You can use this data. You can actually sell this data as well. This is what Zomato is actually doing as well. See, now Zomato have a lot of data key from a particular place. What is the maximum order that we are selling? Now they help a number of hotel sectors. Let's say I want to set up a hotel in Delhi region X. So I'll just go to the Zomato. I'll ask them what is the highest order, what is the largest order coming from the region X, what is that people are ordering the most from region X, and Zomato will be helping me for that. So you can get an additional revenue if you have a lot of data as well. Now let's talk about what are the different challenges that the company face in the big data analytics area. What are the different challenges that the company face? Now, data security, data privacy again. Data storage and management are the key challenges, and even the skills which are required to manage this data. We require something which is called as the skill. So again, the problems are going to the remain same. Even legal and regulatory concerns are there ki how much data you can sell. You cannot sell data in the real life. You cannot sell data. So you might ask me, sir, how are then the companies using this data to to improve or to come up with a different revenue stream? So they can do that, but everything should be anonymous. There are certain rules and regulations that you have to follow. So challenges are going to remain the same. Only the challenge. There are actually no real challenges that we have to discuss. I hope this part is clear to all of you. Big data analytics. What are the advantages, disadvantages, and certain basic things. After that, we have the customer relationship manager. Customer relationship manager, basically, if you know, whenever you buy a product from a new startup, generally, they after some days they will call you and ask you, sir, how do you like the product? Do you have any complaints? Okay, will you refer this product to a friend? On the scale of 1 to 5, how will you rate it? They ask you number of questions. This is called as customer relationship manager. Now, what are the features of the customer relationship manager? We get a centralized customer database because now everyone is buying from our website or even from the stores. We get a central database. Automated communication. On a timely manner, you will see that you will get a mail from the companies or you will get number of messages from the companies. Let's leave everything. You will get messages from Domino's and McDonald's. First, there is 20% off, there is 30% off. Come and buy quickly, grab a snack, something like that. Customer insights and analytics. Basically, now with the help of customer relationship manager, customer relationship management, businesses with valuable insights. CRM actually provides the businesses with the valuable insights that help the companies to understand consumer behavior, preference, pain points, and can come up with the correct decision making in the future. It also improves the collaboration. It also improves the collaboration. I hope this part is clear now. Guys, so what are the key features? Centralized customer database, automated communication, customer insights, and analytics. Now, again, if I had to talk about again the advantages, the disadvantages, what are the advantages and disadvantages, everyone? Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages में better communication and engagement. Better communication and engagement with the customers of the company. Now everything is automated. Customers will get the messages on their own. They will get the timely updates on their own. You don't have to worry about texting people. You don't have to worry about sending messages to each and everyone. Everything is automated these days. Now, because of the customer relationship management, you have a lot of data. You can better understand the needs of the customers. You can better understand the need of the customers. Because of the CRM, it also provides you a competitive advantage as well. It also provides you a competitive advantage because you have the lot of data about the customers. You can come up with better strategies for the future. So these are the certain things that you have to take care while writing down your answer. So what is the last thing that you have to talk about over here is the customer relationship management, where you talk about how company takes care of the employees, or sorry, of the customers. Talk about you get because you have a lot of data of them, you can come up with better strategies, you can better and you can better serve them. Actually, I hope this part is clear to all of you.